You you seriously gonna you seriously gonna do a watch review about a $26 a watch from China? It's gonna blow up in your face. It's not gonna blow up in it. It's not gonna blow up in his face. It's gonna blow up in your face. No, it's just that you what are you doing, man? What are you doing? What are you doing? Ted, put the tail on his ass. What? Hey guys, welcome back to Minute Watch, and yes, I am doing a review on a highly affordable watch out of China. And I wouldn't normally do a review like this, but someone from this company contacted me. A gentleman, I believe his name is Focus, contacted me and asked me if I could do a review on one of his watches, and they sent me one, and here it is. And who am I to pass up on a free watch? So so here it is, guys. Please don't send the hate bombs on this video. Especially please don't dislike this video simply because I'm a sellout. And yes, I'm a huge sellout. Just give me money. I gotta take off my shirt. It's so hot. Jesus, it's really hot in Hawaii right now. But anyway, okay. So I agreed. I said, hey, I'll take your watch for free. And I wasn't really expecting much. I went and selected the one I wanted. And I was like, oh, it's pretty nice. And I got it. And I'm actually pretty impressed by it, you know? So this is the Binger model number ZG-9202A-P01EY. Small number, but it's also called the Men's Fashion Casual Quartz wristwatch in black with black leather strap. So very literal, very literal. It's pretty nice. My first impression was that, hey, it's actually pretty nice, you know, for 26 bucks. Not bad, not bad. And see the link below if you want to pick one up. There are many different styles and colors to choose from as well. So right away, this uses the Chinese, I believe the Chinese Sunon PE90 Quartz Chronograph movement. I took it apart and checked it out. And I timed it to be very accurate because it's a quartz watch, and quartz watches are not hard to make very accurate. That's to be expected. And the chronograph function works very well. I left it on for a couple of hours, gave me no issues. It seemed to work just fine, and everything is just dandy about it. It doesn't give me any problems. See, the chronograph function works. It's just going on its business. So it's kind of different in that the main second hand isn't part of it, but that doesn't take away from its actual functionality. And you stop it like that, reset it. Nope, stop it, reset it. Nope. How do you reset it? How do you reset it? You know, there you go, reset. And just like any other quartz watch, you pull out quartz chronograph. You pull out the crown to the B position and try not to mess up your time. And then hold down the two chronograph buttons for a couple of seconds, and then you let them go, and it's going to calibrate. And then you can do your calibrations. You can do your 1/10 second calibration and your second calibration. And to calibrate the minute hand, you just got to hold down the second like that, so you can see it going round and round and round. I'm not going to waste time doing that, so I'm just gonna get it back to the 60, and then push back in the crown. That one's gonna be a little bit iffy for this video, but that's how you do it. So anyway, it works, and I wore it for a week, and at the chronograph on, like I said, for a couple of hours, seems to work just fine. The glass is a mineral crystal. The case is really nice. The dial is actually really nice. I like it. It's somewhat clean. And I actually like the name. The gentleman that contacted me asked me to choose between a Binger or a Songdu. Songdu is the other brand he suggested, but I like the Binger name. And for this price, you're getting more Binger for your buck. Yeah. No. Okay, bad joke. So the case is really nicely polished. Doesn't look cheapy. It's really well done. The glass is really clear. There's no dust on the dial, which is a huge plus. That second hand has like pretty typical non lined up ticker, if you will. See how the second hand does not line up with any of the markers? That is so typical of a quartz movement. I don't know why so many quartz watches just don't line up. So don't let that sway you if you're trying to buy this watch. Not sure if you're trying to, if you want to buy this watch. For the price, it's really, really good. The crown is actually signed. Look at that signed crown, which is a nice touch. When you get it, though, there might be this bluish stuff on it. I think that's a protective coating. I just scraped it off with a toothpick. I didn't like that. Unless that's part of the deal, unless it's how it's supposed to be. I didn't like it. I scraped it off. Yeah. And the strap is kind of on the cheapier side, but for the price, it's really good. It seems to be made pretty well, and it's genuine leather. And it's actually signed. You're not going to see a whole lot of watches that have a signed strap. And the buckle is also signed. So that's kind of a nice touch. It's got a nice touch to it. I'm actually really impressed with this watch. I've showed it to a bunch of people, and they're like, wow, for 26 bucks, that's pretty good. And I went to a bunch of places like Target and Kmart and Walmart and stuff, and looking for a chronograph for a similar price. And there were, but none of them were as nice, and none of them had stuff like signed crowns and a proper strap. And it's just a good deal. This is a really good deal. And I say that if you get a year out of it, then you got your money's worth. But I think you get more than a year out of it. So there is that that number right there, that B9202M-1. I'm not sure what that is. If that's the actual model number, I apologize. I looked it up, and the one I initially said was the one that I found. So I will correct that if that's wrong. Anyway, check the link below again to see more of them. So what else? What else can we talk about here? Let's get to the measurements. So the case, I got 40.5 millimeters. Lug to lug, I got 49 millimeters. Lug width, I got 20 millimeters. And thickness, I got 11.3 millimeters. Wait, what's this? What is that? Get out of here. Let's put it on my wrist. So it wears a little bit bigger than most 40s. Because of the lugs. The lugs kind of, they come out a little bit. I would have liked to have slightly smaller lugs with maybe a chipped case to compensate for the strap, but pretty nice, right? I mean, it's pretty nice. It looks a little bit bigger on my wrist because I do have tiny little wrists, and it's all right though. I wouldn't not wear it if I was into quartz watches or into highly affordable watches. I actually wore it, and I got some compliments on it, so I like it. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. And I don't have hate for brands that come from China. I have a couple, like my Alpha is really nice, and I like good deals. And if you like good deals, and if you're looking for a very affordable chronograph quartz watch, look no further. There are many to choose from out there in the world of watches, but this is the one I have right now. And I actually have another chronograph that's way more expensive. This one, I don't know, was like almost $300, and it does the same thing. And I believe this one has a citizen movement, and this one is just as good. They're both about the same in terms of accuracy, etc. But you know, this one has that Vostok Europe name. So yeah. Let's check the Lume, shall we? So what we're gonna do is I'm actually gonna put this up against the Orient Flight, the Orient Wingman, and the SKX 007. So which one do you think is gonna be the winner here? Okay, I'm gonna use my X-Star R30. Gonna turn up some lights here, and then we're going to turn up the ISO to represent what I'm actually seeing with my face vision, and that's about right. 1600 is always about right. And then we're gonna turn this off, and then we're gonna blast it with some mega light. Wait, there you go, some super light, and we're gonna just block your camera, block the camera. You can't say nothing. You're not gonna say nothing. And then spend more time on both of these, and boom. Okay, here we go. So right away, there you go. So what do you see there, guys? What do you see? Obviously, the Seiko SKX777 is kicking both of their asses. So we're just gonna throw that one away. That's now look at this. This is interesting. They're both pretty bad. The Orient Wingman is dim, as well as the Binger, but you know, for 26 bucks, who cares? And look at that SKX007 just whooping its ass. But whatever, you know, whatever. That's just a minor detail that I really don't care about. They're not gonna last too long, and kind of a disappointment. If this thing had excellent lume, then that would be just ridiculous, but it doesn't, and whatevs. So if you folks at Binger can actually put some better lume in there, it would be even more of an excellent value. But for the 26 bucks, it's really good, and kudos for such an affordable, nice looking, pretty and functional watch. Just that second hand should be calibrated to the second tickers, and that lume. That's the only gripes I have about it. But those are small potatoes for such an affordable watch. And that's my review. Thanks for watching.